This is part 2. We're just doing this. My mom. Say hey.
Hi.
We're just doing the Q&A. This is part 2. So yeah, we keep going.
What is something you are glad you did not have to go through growing up?
I wouldn't know about the stuff that I didn't go through. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't know about it.
But are there some things that you know about meeting people in college and stuff that you?
It's a lot of stuff. Like I had both of my parents. I didn't just have a single parent. I had both of my parents. It was split up, but I still had both of my parents if I needed them. I didn't have to go through abuse or anything like that. I wasn't starving. It's a lot of stuff. Like I grew up in a good household. You know, I wasn't in the streets, nothing like that.
Amen.
Got a good house over my head, good roof. You know what I'm saying? Mama loves my sister and me. You know, I don't know, man. I grew up in a good household, so I wouldn't really know what to say. And I never saw bad stuff, so I wouldn't really know what to say.
Is there something like maybe somebody you met in college, like went through, like told you stories, and you're like, man, now?
Well, this one dude I know, he don't talk to his parents. He lives with an aunt. His parents live like in Connecticut. He lives in New York with his aunt. So and even though he said he don't talk to his aunt like that, he just lives there. So I guess he doesn't have any family connections, and that's something that I'm not used to. I have a lot of family. I have a lot of family.
Even though we're a small family,
it's
only like.
But I have multiple sources of people I can go to for help. And I can lean on and stuff.
That's true. Yeah.
What made you get me into sports? Because I used to play Pop Warner and stuff.
Yeah. Well, you asked to do it.
I did.
I've always tried to be the type of parent that support y'all in anything y'all want to do, you know, as long as it was positive and that you kept your grades up. But I will say, I don't know if you remember.
I remember one day I was like, I don't know if you talk about this, but I can't run it. I can't run off the field. I don't want to do this no more.
Yes. Oh my gosh. So you know you want to do.
You want to say hey?
Yeah.
Shout out your channel.
Subscribe to Lifestyle with Maya.
That's my daughter. So, you know, you want to play football. You know, I paid this money for you to play and all this, and we got to. This was your first day.
That was my first day.
Yeah, it was your first day. You know, I was running a little late, getting you there, and you got out the car. And when you got out the car, I think they had already started running. They were like doing a lap or something. So I didn't just drop him off and go. I dropped him off and I watched and stayed. And he got out the car and ran and did the lap and ran right back to the car. He was like, I don't want to do this. Because the coach was fussing at the boys and he wasn't used to that. He was like, I didn't even do nothing. I'm getting fussed at. And I was like, boy, if you don't go back out there, I didn't spend my money. I said, you can't start something and not finish it. So I made him go back out there, and later on he was like, Mom, I'm glad you made me go back out there. Because it's you know, in life, it's going to be things that if you say you're going to do it, you need to do it. You know, so, and you can't just quit when things get hard, because it's going to be times when things get hard. So, you know, it's a time and place for everything. Sometimes you do need to say, you know what, let me back away.
Close the door.
Sometimes you do need to say, let me back away from this, regroup, but some stuff you just have to go through it because you committed to it. So that was so funny. I mean, he ran right back to the car. I don't want to do this.
That was like my first day ever.
Football. Yeah. But you played a lot of sports.
I played baseball, played the Y. I remember the Y. I don't remember a lot from the Y, but I know I played the Y.
Played basketball at the Y. You played football.
And I played a dance more too.
Yeah. Y'all been having me going. Yeah. You did a lot of sports.
Looking back, would you rather us not play sports or?
Well, no. I mean, it took a lot. You know, you gotta, pick you up from school, take you to practice, feed you, all this stuff. But no, I think that's good. You know, it keeps your mind going, keeps you busy, keep you away from bad people. You know, so do you think playing all those sports taught you something?
I mean, I couldn't pick out what it did, but I know it taught me something. I know it's probably structured my life as well, but I couldn't pick it out exactly what it did. But
right,
yeah, it did something. Yeah,
but yeah, and for you to be able to maintain your grades and still, play sports, that was good. I thought you was gonna end high school playing baseball. Remember, you had went and got some pants and started practicing, and then one day, why you stopped that?
I got hit in the eye with baseball, and that just made me scared of the ball. First of all, I was never really like that good at it anyway. I just liked it to just I just like playing baseball. It was fun, but that got hit in the eye.
You got hit in the eye practice?
Yeah, I got hit in the eye practice.
Oh.
Coach was doing the little just hitting the ball to us, and I knew it was coming to me, but it was a line drive. It was right in the eye. If then I was scared to catch the ball. I could catch it, but it's like when somebody's batting, you don't know where that ball coming. So
Yeah, and those balls be
coming fast.
hard too. Oh, okay. Because I was like, I knew you was gonna do it. You done went and bought you some pants and practice pants. I'm going to practice.
Plus, I always dreaded practice. 'Cause I didn't like running. No matter what sport, I did not like running. Even now, that's why I don't like running. So
But you like basketball?
I play on my own time, and I could run. That's not really running. I'm talking about like just do 2 laps. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I didn't like that, so I never like. That's why I never really play organized because they gonna tell you to run. But now I would probably do. I wouldn't care about running. I still care, but not as much. I'm more fit, so I can run a little bit more. But yeah, that's why. How is it different raising me versus Maya? Maya's my sister. That sister that just came in. That's Maya. How's it different?
Well, Maya's very busy. She's very active. Even though you were active and stuff too, like her activity just continues to go on and on and on and never stop. So that's one thing. And another thing is, like I would tell you to do something and you would either do it or not do it. Like it wasn't no sass to it, you know, because you're a boy. But, you know, Maya got a little sass to it. But if I'm honest, I was like that too, you know, growing up. So, and then too, you know, they always talk about double standards. It is a double standard. It shouldn't be, but, you know, I think I worry more about her, you know, because she is a girl. So, you know.
I would too. My girl wouldn't go nowhere. Don't let me have a girl.
So, you know, we don't have to worry about that for a long time.
Yeah.
But yeah. So definitely, you know, I worry more about her going places. And then too, like you said, when you was in high school, you didn't really go nowhere. So with that and stuff. So but you know, other than that, like y'all did similar things. You know, both of y'all were safety patrols, and went to Washington D.C. with both of y'all. Now that was, whoo.
Which trip? I didn't know. I forgot you went on the safety patrol. My trip was her trip worse or easier than mine?
Well, I think yours was worse, just because I didn't know what to expect. They tell you gotta do a lot of walking, but you don't fathom it until you're there. Like I remember one time we were at, I think it was at the Kennedy
Facing it?
No, I don't know. Maybe we were at the cemetery, I think, where Kennedy was buried, and we had already walked 50 miles. I guess I don't know. I'm exaggerating, but a whole lot. And we had to like walk up some stairs to go, and y'all were to go to watch. To visit this grave site, and then y'all were walking down, and I was so tired. I was like, "Y'all coming back down this way? You remember that? I don't know if you remember." No. And they were like, "Yeah, okay, I'm gonna be right here waiting on y'all." So definitely with Maya, I knew what to expect. I mean, it was a ton, you know, same walking, but I wasn't as shocked in everything with Maya's. But I'm glad I went with y'all though. It was, you know, good experience. So yeah.
So you asked me, like, I remember you asked me what you said. What am I glad I didn't have to experience or something like that? But see, I experienced it. My mom went on every field trip with me. I never not experienced that. Some people have mom beg their mom to go. They ain't never go. My mom went on every field trip with me. So, you know, that's what we take for granted too. You didn't know. I didn't know something.
Yeah. And I did that purposely because I remember when I was a kid, I would want my mom to go with me on field trips and stuff, and she didn't. So I was like, when I have my kids, I'm going on every field trip. And it was good too. Like y'all are 3 years apart. So by the time Maya was born and she was at the field trips, I couldn't go on everything with you, but I had done went on everything, so I had to kind of mix it up, do one with you this time and do one with her. But I'm glad you see that, because I don't know, I just want to be there, you know, because you don't get that time back, you know what I'm saying? Eventually your kids grow up, they're adults, and they're going about their life. So I'm glad you see that. I tried.
I think it's your turn.
Okay, let's see. What is something I can do better as a mom for you?
I don't know. I really don't know. Cause you do it. how am I gonna tell you to do something better? Like
Well, it might be something you wish that I would do.
just letting go, but you already let go. That's it. That's about it.
I haven't let go completely.
Yeah, but maybe let go completely. I just,
That was a good one.
nah, I don't. You do it. I can't tell you how to be a better. How am I gonna? That don't even make sense. I don't know. If I can tell
I'm
you.
saying some kids be like, I wish my mom would do this.
I know, but I'm not.
I wish
gonna,
my mom
like,
would say this to me. I wish, like, you know.
But you do you good. Like,
I'm just asking. Like, you
yeah,
know.
but you're good. You're good.
Oh, okay, I'll take that.
You're good. Yeah.
Okay, well then I was gonna. Okay, well I asked you that. Okay, what are things you've learned in college that you feel made you more responsible?
Well, in college you gotta come up with your own food. Unless you got a meal plan.
You had a meal plan.
Yeah, but I'm talking
Well,
about
not
the
this
second
time.
semester I didn't have a meal plan yet. So you gotta come up with your own food. You gotta learn how to respect your side as well as other people's side. You gotta respect people. You gotta learn. I live with somebody, so you really learn how to live with somebody. So you gotta you be respectful of them, of their property, of their stuff. Be respectful of how they feel. You gotta watch what you do on your side because you don't want to like spray something and they might not like the smell or they might be allergic. So you gotta be mindful of that type of stuff. What else have I learned? I learned a lot of stuff in college. College I learned people not gonna wait on you. Nobody like people are worried about their own self, especially professors and stuff. You gotta reach out to them. They're not gonna reach out to you. You feel me? They see you fail. They're not gonna say nothing. You gotta be more attentive on yourself. You gotta really become more responsible. It'll really help you grow up. It'll really help you grow up because you gonna realize that all the people that you thought was on your side, they there to get a check or whatever. They there to worry about themselves. So you gotta worry about yourself, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
In a way.
Are you glad you went off of college?
For sure. I'm glad I went because it's experience. If anything, it's just experience. I'm glad I got the college experience on. It's very fun. But you also learn a lot of stuff. Learn about yourself and learn about the world around you, and you learn about different cultures, different people. You know what I'm saying? You meet a lot of people. You have a lot of good experience, a lot of bad experiences. Overall, yeah, I'll encourage you. I'll say go to college for sure. Like that should be your number one thought. Go to college. Just try to go, cause you ain't never gonna get them years back. You can't go to college when you later in life, or you can. It's not gonna be the same. You're not going to university. So I say go to university. Go do it. You need experience. Even if you do 2 years, I don't just go, cause you'll enjoy it. You'll enjoy it, or you may not. But either way, you try it. You at least tried it. So yeah, I was definitely go to college. Yeah.
Okay.
My turn.
I don't know. I forgot. Yeah, I guess so.
We overcame a lot of challenges. What is one challenge? What is the biggest challenge that we overcame that you can remember? But we overcame a lot of challenges. But what's the biggest challenge?
But who overcame?
As a family, well, just me and you. I don't know. Whatever pops up in your head, just
Probably just, maneuvering through when me and your dad got divorced.
we overcame something. What did we overcome?
I mean, y'all, having going from
I'm talking about like me and you.
like me and you.
Yeah.
Me and you. I think college, maneuvering through that. There were a few bumps in the road, so I think really you had to overcome that, but helping you, being there for you to do that.
It's if you go from having a kid in your house 24/7 to you not knowing where he at, cause now he all the way 2 hours away. It take you 2 hours and a half to get there if you needed to get there, and yeah, I understand.
Yeah, that's definitely something. Yeah. So.
Well, how did you feel the first couple of days when I was in college? When I first went and you officially left, you was back here. How did you feel?
I mean, it's scary, you know, because you have more control when your kids are under your roof. Even though, you know, you still could go out and do stuff, you know, but you have more control when they're here. You know they're home safely, you know, versus they're out there doing whatever, you know, with whoever, and, you know, you don't know who's around them, you know. So, you know, like I said, a lot of prayer. It's scary, you know, scary. I mean, I like it now that, you know, we communicate more, you know, while you're gone. So I think that's good. But I just had to know that I felt like, you know, I instill good things in you. And I just pray that you just remember those things, you know, as you, you know, you're in school.
How do you think our relationship has evolved over the years?
Over the years? Well, I mean, we didn't go through a bad stage. You know, we never...
Yeah, we always was...
We never had a bad stage. You know, you're not as vocal as Maya is.
Yeah.
You know, you like to stick to yourself and not really, you know, express how you feel a lot. So I think we're getting better with that. You know, I think that's just your personality, but it's always good to still talk about things, you know, because you don't want things to just harbor and fester. So I think, you know, in that aspect, you know, we're doing better. Of course, it's the stuff you still not going to tell me because I'm your mama, you know, but I hope it's just not terrible stuff. You know? But, I mean, other than that, I think that's it, you know, because we never had that stage of, you know, like rebellious teenager type of situation. So, thank God. So, what about you? What do you...
What was the question? I forgot. What was the question?
You were saying...
I said the biggest... No, that was... The challenge? No, that was...
I forgot. Something that me and you overcame. Or, no, that wasn't it. What was it? Yeah, do that one.
The biggest challenge that was... No, that wasn't it.
That wasn't it?
That was... You said college or not? I said, how do you think our relationship has evolved? Oh, yeah.
So that question wasn't on there? You just made it up?
No, it was. I had to find it.
Oh, okay.
Our relationship has evolved. I mean, I feel like I know you more now than I did before. Even back when I was living in the house, I feel like we were more connected now. Because back when I was living in the house, we still wasn't even talking like that. I was still in my room a lot, so I feel like I know you a lot more now, and I like it. Get to know my mom. Get to know you don't know your family, I'm telling you. Get to know their childhood and learn about them. You know, learn who they are, because they're more than just a parent. It's an actual human being.
Well, thank you.
Who had the same experiences as you and stuff, so you should really learn, sit down, talk to your parents more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you'll be surprised what you learn. And you'll be surprised as far as, like you say, what experiences they had that maybe you had or, you know, hope not to have.
Okay. Got a couple more.
Okay.
Who's your favorite child?
I don't have a favorite child.
Come on, mama. Just say it's me.
I don't have a favorite child. I don't.
Really? Realistically, you don't have a favorite child? Because I think I would have a favorite child. I know you have a favorite child.
Why would they have a favorite child?
I would have a favorite child.
No, you wouldn't.
If I had a boy and a girl, the boy would be my favorite child.
Why would the boy automatically be your favorite child?
Because we would probably do more things together. Just like the mom, or I don't know which one. Whichever one's more connected to me would probably be my favorite child. And that happens.
No, I mean, it's different, you know, different personalities, different things, you know, that maybe mesh well better, you know, with each child, but I love both of you equally. You know what I'm saying? I'm there for both of you equally, you know. Or, you know, I try to be equal. Even when people like that, you know, I don't know if you remember, but, you know, growing up, people would try and give one of y'all something, and I'm like, no, you got to give both.
I didn't remember that.
Yeah, because I'm like, no, I didn't want to play favorites. You know, of course, you know, you're a boy, she's a girl, so gifts are different and stuff, but even like down to Christmas gifts, I would try and spend the same amount of money on both of y'all and stuff and things like that. So,
well, I think you did a good job of that, because I never felt that I was, well, of course the favorite not gonna feel like they're a favorite, but I never felt that I was a favorite or I never felt that Maya was a favorite. I just felt like we were equal. So
Well, thank you. You know, that's hard, you know, because some parents, they, you know, they lean more on one child versus the other. And, you know, I just tried to, if I did for one, you know, I did for both. So, thank you.
okay.
What's something you wanted to do as a kid that I didn't let you do, or
When does
you were scared to ask to do?
I wanted to do. I was able to do pretty much everything I wanted to do. All I had to do was ask you, and you let me do it. So I can't really think of something that I would have to think longer. Something I want to do.
Okay, I just threw that. Just thought about it.
Yeah, I was able to do mostly everything I wanted to do. Really everything. I don't.
Do y'all think y'all had too many birthday parties?
No, that was good.
Y'all had a party like every year.
I thought that was normal. That's not normal. I thought that was normal.
You thought that was normal?
Yeah.
No. And you know what? There's a lot of things that parents do. They try and make it better for their kids than they had it. So I've never had a birthday party when I was a
What?
kid. Well, what would happen is, like, we had like 3 or 4 friends that lived on our street. So my mom would get us a cake, get us some hot dogs, and them same 3 or 4 friends would come like every year. Well, no, I'm not gonna say never. I think one time I did have one. Yeah, I remember one party I had. I think I was in 6th grade, and yeah, my friends came. So that was the one party. But other than that, like, y'all had a party every year, like every year, and you know, and they were kind of costly. But yeah, no, I didn't have parties every year. That's not normal. I mean, not normal. It's just everybody don't do that for their kids. So, but yeah, every year.
Yeah, we did have one every year.
So I'm done with the parties. Now we're at dinners. Yeah, Maya's was the last one last year, and that was it.
So what's another thing that you did to us because of your childhood?
Oh, I mean, a lot. You know, trying not to play favorites. You know, going to the field trips like you mentioned. Being at every game. I remember one time you and Maya had a game on the same day. She played soccer and you played baseball. And I was like, how am I gonna do this? So, you know, a lot of times I would leave work early because I had the ability to bring my laptop home and finish working. So I remember one day my coworker was like, why, you don't have to go to every game. You know, she was talking about y'all game, and I was like, yes I do. I need to be there so they can see me. But that particular day, I was like, I don't know how I'm going to be at both games at the same time. But I ended up going to Maya's game first. And of course, you had 50 innings in your baseball game. So, and then I went to your game, you know. And I remember one time you had a baseball game way out Callahan. And I was the only parent there. Like, it was no other parent. I was like, from your school. And I was like, oh my gosh. But I would drive wherever. Be to the game. What was the question? I forgot the question.
It was something else that you did.
Oh, something that you did. Yeah. Definitely, you know, I think those were like the major things.
What's the most fulfilling aspect of being a mother?
The most fulfilling, seeing your kids, you know, do good, and whatever that is, you know.
You said it.
You know, seeing your kids being good kids, and eventually good adults, and being able, you know, to see them be successful at whatever they do. You know, whether it's academic, sport, whether it's after school, whether it's, you know, work, whether it's whatever it is, but seeing them, you know, do good, it makes your heart full, makes you feel like you know you did something right as a parent.
Just let you know you did everything right, Mama. You didn't do nothing wrong. Can't think of a time where I was like, oh. Well, I can't think of a time where I was like, I hate her. But I mean, that's kids though.
What I did?
There was a lot of times I was like that.
I know Maya be like that too. I don't care. You be alright.
it's just kids. But yeah, you did good. You did your thing.
Oh Lord, well, thank you. And you know, I wasn't here to be your friend. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know, so sometimes as a parent, you have to say no because it's what's best. Not that you want to be mean, but
I didn't get a lot of no's though. I didn't get a lot of no's.
That's true. But you didn't really ask for much.
Hmm.
You didn't really, you know. But yeah, because you have to think about the big picture. It's things y'all don't think about. It's things you don't see. It's things you don't know because, you know, y'all are young. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Experience, we done been there. We done been through that. Of course, you have to do your own experiences, but if you can learn from somebody else's experience, why not do that too? So, yeah.
Okay, if you were having your first child, would you want a boy or a girl, based off your experience?
I like the. I'm not gonna lie. When I found out I was pregnant with you, I was so scared and nervous. I was like, "What am I gonna do with a boy?" Because there's so many girls in our family, and you know, all I have is sisters, and I was used to girls, so I was like so scared. But I'm glad, you know, I like the fact you're the oldest. And then I was so used to you. Then I found out I was having Maya. I'm like, what I'm gonna do with a girl? You know, so, you know, and my friends, you know, some of my friends say that because I have friends who have all boys, and I have friends who have all girls. So they're like, I got both, you know, of both worlds. I got. So, yeah, I would definitely like to have the son first.
Oh, you? No, I'm saying like. Oh, so you have a? No, I'm saying like. Would you rather have a boy or a girl? Like, if you had to have another kid.
Oh, I'm not.
I'm just saying, if you had to, would you?
I'm not.
Okay, that's why I say if you was 20, and if you was 20,
I didn't even have you at 20. Okay, so what's the question?
If you was that young, you had no kids.
Or if I had no kids.
Based on your experiences, would you rather have a boy or girl? Not who would you have first? Would you rather have?
Oh, you said first.
Not, but I meant like, would you rather have a boy or girl?
I would rather, but I would want both.
Mom.
What?
That's why I said, hypothetically,
Okay.
if you had another kid, would you want it to be a boy or a girl?
Boy.
You want a boy?
Yeah.
Why?
Because girls cost a lot of money. They got to get their hair done, their nails. Now, you have different types of kids. You have like tomboyish types girls and, you know, but mine is very prissy. So, no, they cost too much money. Boys, low-key, don't cost that much money.
I mean, some boys do. They be buying Jordans. They be buying all types of
Yeah,
stuff.
you a good boy. You're not into all that. You know, yeah. You don't even get your hair cut. I mean, you're very economical. So I have a very economical kid and I have a very expensive kid. But she's even learning, you know, about sales and getting stuff cheap and stuff. But yeah, definitely boys are much cheaper. You don't even care if you match.
Yeah, I'm not most boys. Most boys are not like this stuff.
Yeah, most boys are in the $300 pairs of shoes and
Yeah.
the outfit and what they say on fleek. I think they don't say that, huh?
Yeah, they don't say that.
Yeah.
That's one more question.
Okay. Then I gotta cook.
Are you proud of me?
Yes, I'm very proud of you. I'm very, very, very proud of you. It's not easy, you know, growing up in this age. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of peer pressure. You know, it's a lot of drugs. It's a lot of, you know, alcohol and stealing and robbing. Like, it's a lot of bad things out there. So, for you to be able to grow up, you know, and not get mixed in all that is great, you know, and still make good grades and go to college. Because there's a lot of kids who want to go to college, but they can't go, you know, for various reasons. Maybe they didn't do good in school, so they didn't get the GPA, they didn't get the right testing scores, and, you know, they don't have the money, you know, and things like that. So I'm very proud of you. I'm very proud of you.
Yes, ma'am. Proud of you too.
What are you proud of me for?
I mean, you did a good job. You still doing a good job.
Oh, thank you.
You did a great job raising. You raised 2 kids. 2 kids.
Well, your dad helped with that.
Both of y'all did a good job.
Yeah.
We raised 2 kids in a good household. We didn't have to worry about none of that other stuff. We just Did a good job.
Well, thank you. It's not easy, you know. But thank you.
You're welcome. That was the end of the video, you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it.
I did. This is the most we've talked the whole time you've been home.
We didn't talk before.
I mean, we talk, but I'm saying it's like the most, like the longest. How long has it been?
But we have talked though.
That's what I'm saying. But this like the longest though.
Yeah, this is like an hour 30 minutes.
Yeah, this the longest. Yeah. No, I liked it.
What give them a word they should put if they watch the video. What word should they say?
What word should they say?
If they watch the whole video, what word should they say? Yeah. Like a word they just put in the comments.
Talk.
Put talk in the comments if you watch the whole video. But
Yeah.
if you enjoyed it, make sure you like the video. And yeah, we're going.
Give this video a thumbs up. What else have you say?
I don't know what you want to say. What
they say? Like,
say?
comment, subscribe.
10 seconds.
This
Not
was-
20 seconds. Give 30 seconds of advice to them. Life advice. 30 second life advice.
Oh my gosh, you just put me on the spot. I mean, I enjoyed this. I enjoyed sitting down talking to you. You know, it's different when your kids grow up and, you know, to see their thoughts and things. I think it's important that you talk to your parents, you know, try and learn about them, you know, because like MJ said, you know, we're more than just parents. So, and we want to talk to y'all. You know, we want to know what's going on with y'all, how y'all feel about things. So I think that's important, you know. Tomorrow's not promised, so definitely do that.
One thing I would say, if you're a parent though, if you are a parent, I'd say share your experiences with your kid as they grow up. You know, if you see something that you went through, or if you think of something that you went through and they're doing it, they're going through it, I say share with them and tell them what you should tell them about. Share your trauma with them. Share your trauma with your parents, with your kids, because then they'll probably see you more as a human versus a parent. Because if you just tell them what to do and telling them what's right, what's wrong, all that, but you're not telling them, yeah, as a kid I went through this, that, you know what I'm saying? You're not sitting them down. Maybe sit down every weekend and talk to your kids for an hour. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Tell them, share experiences. That way they look at you as more of a human, as more of a
Person.
Yeah, versus just a parent, and they'll respect you more, and they'll I guess attach more. I guess.
Sounds good.
Yeah. So when we have a new kid, so you can do that.
What?
I'm just playing.
The devil is like.
All right, you guys. All right, you guys. Goodbye.
Bye.